Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the When in Doubt podcast. We continue to vanish subtly as time moves on, but we are back again. We are back again today to not only kind of celebrate a 1 year, which is crazy to think that we've been doing this for a year. I mean, we used to be extremely consistent. We haven't been consistent recently due to college and everything that brings, but it is crazy to think that we've been doing this for a year. Today we got Hayden,
Noah, and Gavin.
And we're going to run through some Spotify Wrapped and some other news, maybe about the NBA, because we're Bucks fans. Well, actually, I just realized two of us are here, but...
Go Bucks!
Yeah! All right, everybody, welcome back to episode 6 of season 2. We're going to do some Spotify Wrapped. Does anybody want to start it? Should I just start it? Do you guys want to?
Go ahead.
Okay, so, we did this last year. We had the whole gang here. It was one of my favorite episodes we did. It's kind of sad not to have everybody here. We're all busy with Christmas. I think Matthew's currently helping with an attic. Liam's gone, not here. Jack is sick also, I think. Did you hear about that? Yeah.
That's unfortunate.
R.I.P. But we're here. So, my number one artist, do you guys got a guess?
I think I have a couple.
Yeah,
Is it Noah Khan?
Yeah, it's Noah.
Okay.
So, I do want to preface before or that's not the correct word. What?
Preface.
Preface? That's
preface.
I said it weird. Whatever. I want to preface before I get into this. I didn't, so I got a new Apple account, like Apple ID, halfway through the year, or not even halfway through the year, in September, yeah. So, I only have like my last few months of music. Like I literally only have since, let me double check. I have since August, I think, of music. So I only have my last few months of music technically, which kind of annoys me. But I was on a different Apple account before. So I can't really give you all the exact stats, and I definitely think a lot of this information is incorrect because obviously it didn't get my first 7 months. But
oh well,
whatever. It's semi-accurate. Noah Khan would have been my most listened to artist no matter what. He is my most listened to artist, no question, this year. Number 2 was All American Rejects. I went to see them at Summerfest. They were absolutely incredible.
Heard they were good.
They're a little alt rock, and I got into a lot of that like alt rock vibe this year. Considering my number 3 artist is the Goo Goo Dolls, who I also saw at Summerfest, who were also absolutely incredible. I think Iris is a top 5 song of all time.
It's very good.
Morgan Wallen is number 4, bringing out my country side. I do dabble in country music. I would probably guess Morgan Wallen would be higher because I listened to his like album a lot at the start of the year, but obviously it didn't catch that. So I'm going to be honest, I think he probably would have been like my number 2 or 3. But he's number 4. And then number 5 is Ed Sheeran, and then Gavin DeGraw, and then The Weeknd.
Nice.
So... yeah, I'm pretty happy with that. It seems pretty accurate, even though that I didn't
have music.
Like,
for
I didn't have music for like it didn't recap the first half, but honestly, it still seems pretty accurate. So
yeah,
I'm not mad about my artists. So that's mine. No,
I can go. So number 1 artist once again was AJR. I know y'all can hate on me. I got to go see them at Summerfest this year.
They put on a good show. I heard.
Yeah, it is seriously crazy, the effects and everything that they're able to do. Went up getting like pit tickets, so it was like 5 rows between us and the stage. Sick. And it's like, oh, that's them right there.
Yeah, that's
so it's great to go to a concert like that, and like
especially when you know all
when
like
you know every single song.
Yeah.
It's really great. So number 1 artist was AJR this year. Number 2 is pretty similar, also Connor Price.
Yeah,
very quality. Number 3, you guys might not know who this is. This is Illenium. He's kind of like he was at Summerfest this year. It's kind of like a DJ kind of thing, but it's also like kind of like a pop sort of vibe. It's kind of like Marshmello, actually.
Okay.
So like Marshmello would do like a pop, like a verse, and then like where the chorus would be, it would be an instrumental. It's kind of similar to that.
Okay.
So I discovered him earlier in the summer, and that was a lot of my listening to. Number 4, most proud of this, 21 Pilots.
Yeah, 21 Pilots is so
21 Pilots, I listened to the entire Blurryface album and The Craving.
Yeah.
And that's it. And nothing else. So I think that's 14 or 15 songs.
Yeah.
They're my number 4 artist. So it was only those songs.
Okay.
That got him into number... I had 30,452 minutes.
Oh, and I just want to add, I'm doing a rough estimate here. I had about 8,000 minutes in my last like 3-ish, 4-ish months. So I would say I probably have around like 30,000, maybe 35,000 minutes if I had
Listen
to take
more
a
in the
guess.
first half.
The
Because
math adds up.
the math does not add up, but I genuinely being honest, I'm not BSing.
Me
it.
writing
I
his
think-
own Spotify rap.
I think I did listen to music way more in the first half because once I got to school, I thought I'd listen to more music, but I actually just ended up playing more music. So like I started playing my guitar and my piano a lot more once I got to college and stopped listening to music as much as I was in the summer and back then. So I would guess if I had to guess, it'd be around like 35,000. But then again, I don't really know technically.
Yep.
Sorry, continue.
No, you're
My
good.
fault.
Last but not least, number 5, One Republic. They
Yeah,
released a
that's
new
good
album this year, Artificial Paradise. That is actually probably my favorite album that was released this year.
Yeah.
Sorry, Kendrick, but. Want to go? Top artists?
So here's the thing. I use Amazon Music, and
Yeah.
before you hate on me, the only reason I use
it's
it,
fine. Matthew uses SoundCloud,
Yeah,
so you're fine.
That's crazy.
I gotta justify this though. It's because my parents have Amazon Music, and I just like
Why would
piggyback
you
off
not
of their
use it?
account.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. That's
And
why I do that.
I'm a
That's
college kid, so saving that $10 a month is actually kind of nice. Even
Yeah.
though Spotify Wrapped is like $5 a month as a student.
So then you can spend it on other things.
yeah, other things. And
sports bet.
but yeah, so I use Amazon Music for that reason, and it's nice. I mean, it's just the same thing as Spotify, except Spotify, I agree Spotify's better, but Amazon's free for
I'm gonna be honest. I
Yeah.
would. Everybody's
There's
Spotify's the
there's
best.
pros and cons
Yeah,
to each of
everybody's
them.
like, oh, Spotify's the best. Honestly, I'm gonna be real. They're all kind of just the same. There's
The
minor
one thing I really
differences.
like about Apple Music is that, like, for the lyrics, it shows you word by word exactly where you are. Spotify shows you line by line.
Yeah, so, it's just little things like
it's
that.
small things like that. Overall, I like Spotify's like user
Yeah,
system
the
better.
UI.
Yeah.
It's how you prefer UIs. I mean, I've used Apple Music my whole life, so of course I prefer the UI of Apple Music. But other people have used Spotify their whole life, so they prefer that, or
Yeah.
Amazon, or whatever it is. They're all basically the same. It doesn't really matter. I mean, there's slight
Yeah.
differences. It's all kind of the same.
If I'm being honest though, I haven't used Apple Music. I've gone between
Yeah.
Amazon and Spotify. Spotify is probably the best platform for discovering new music.
Yeah,
Because
I
they
agree
will,
with that.
They will show
I
you'll be
agree
like,
with
oh,
that.
I want to do a discovery playlist. It'll
Yeah.
give you new songs.
Yeah, I agree
Amazon,
with that.
I
it will
just
give you
discovered
the
like
same
10
thing.
new songs the other night because I picked one of them, and it was like, these are all great songs, and
Yep.
all of them I added to my playlist.
Yep.
You know?
Yeah, Spotify is really good for that, which is why I use it sometimes. But yeah, so sorry, I got off on a tangent.
No,
I
you're good.
interrupted
Um,
you too. That's my bad.
I had 58,000 minutes this year around.
Dang. Oh wait,
Um,
it's. You just
I mean,
said
nothing
mine's
compared
so
to
high.
Liam's 160 or whatever it
Yeah.
was.
That's insane.
But so I don't know if that's average or something. It didn't feel like a lot, but so here's the thing also, since it's Amazon Music's a shared account, all of the stats are shared, so my top artists and everything. So I don't really know
Just
my
trying to
top
excuse
artists.
last year's Spotify Wrapped.
No. Okay, last year I just made that up, but this year I don't really know my top artists. I kind of listened to a lot of different stuff this year. I went through a lot of different phases, I will admit. I think I mean, if I could give you genre, I'd say I listened to a lot of pop, R&B, and alternative. I think those are my top 3 that it said. So
If you
Yeah,
had
I
to say, how about, since you don't know, if you had to say your top 3 favorite artists this year that you
There you
listened
go.
to, what
Like-
would you say?
there's not a certain artist I listen to where I go click on their page and click shuffle music.
Yeah, I get that.
I-
But if you're talking even if it's just 1 or 2 of their songs that you really like.
There was
this
one
year.
artist I listened to a lot consistently throughout the year. His name's /, and not a super popular artist, but he does a lot of
Is his name literally just the forward slash?
No, his
Or,
name's
his name is forward
FWD/SLASH,
FWD.
and
Was he the guy?
yeah, him, and he doesn't have any super big hits or anything. It's more chill background vibes.
Yeah,
you
they
know?
look like.
So it's
Was that the one song you sent me? Catch and Release. Is
probably that's by I don't think that's by him. It might
Okay.
be
Same vibe though. Probably.
Same vibe, yeah. And it's just it's great study music to play in the background because it's songs that you don't know the lyrics to but are very calming, relaxing to listen to, helps you study.
Yeah.
And I'd say that was probably one of my top consistent artists throughout the year. See, other ones I don't know because the other ones were just all over the place, just hopping around to random places. I didn't really have a certain type of music this year.
Okay, so he's basically just a homie hopper, is what he's saying.
Basically, honestly. So,
All right.
That's why my Spotify Wrapped gets messed up in the past because it's when you're doing school, I sometimes will listen to music, not very much, but when I do, you can't have you can't have a banger song while you're doing school because that is
Yeah.
not focusing
Yeah,
at all,
true,
right?
true.
So what I like to do is it helps that I play Geometry Dash shout out. But
Shout
A
out.
horrible time to bring.
yeah, there's a bunch of like just electronic music or
Yeah,
music without
back-
words in that, so it helps to like I
agree.
listen to them that.
You listen to the Geometry soundtrack?
Well, not the soundtrack, just
But
other
just
like
other, like,
NCS
yeah.
for example.
Yeah, type.
Is a good example, but just like songs without words
Yeah.
is
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
so-
I thought you were saying like
It's not like I'm,
you
like,
pull up
putting-
Geometry Dash, put it on the speaker, and just like let it
Pump
sit
it.
there.
yeah.
Pump it.
No, not exactly.
Like hour-long Geometry Dash video.
No, I'm not that crazy.
All right. So
Okay, I'm kidding.
next we got top songs.
Top songs.
So
Oh my gosh, I
I
was so-
once again I mean I'm just gonna keep saying this. I think this one is more wrong because obviously it just didn't get the first half of me listening
Four
to
Big
music.
Guys.
So imagine no. So my number one song was "Come to Me" by the Goo Goo Dolls. I listened to it. What?
Nothing. I just mentioned Four Big Guys, and your first number one song was "Come to Me."
Yeah. So "Come to Me" by the Goo Goo Dolls. 20 plays. 25 plays. That's a lot of it.
Wait, you only
25
25 plays is your number one song?
Yeah, see, I told you it didn't get my first half, bro. Or my first 3 quarters. 25 is not. That's a lot. What?
All right, nothing.
Did you listen to one song like 100 times?
Over.
129. You'll see.
What song are you listening to 100? Okay. Also, I like to.
Hey,
have
hey,
a-
no
I like to
spoilers, no
have
spoilers.
I like to have a diverse palette of music in my life, so I
Oh,
don't like to
okay,
listen
buddy.
to more than one song than more than 20.
No, I
times.
agree. Because
More
like,
than
thank you.
20 times.
because
I mean, yeah, I get that, but at the same time, like these songs, like, well, one of,
120. You
two
spent-
of them that
you
are
spent
in my
more time
Spotify
listening
rap.
to that song than I spent pooping this year. End of story. That's not right.
you poop once every 3 days. More like 3 times every day.
Yeah. Good point.
We need to have a poop rap though.
Dude.
That would be
Crap rap?
crazy.
Crap
Isn't there an
rap.
app that, like,
That's good.
That's
Crap
so
rap.
good.
Crapped rapped.
isn't there an app that you can like see where
Yes.
you pooped?
We need to all
We
download
should
that
all
for the new year.
download that.
For all the boys, we should all download that. We could put like that would be sick.
That would be
gotta
actually
get
so
that.
sick.
I like you could like you had diarrhea this many times this year. You dropped a massive log this many times.
you dropped a log over 6 inches 13 times this year.
Only 13?
Oh my gosh, that's funny.
Just pooping bunny pigs.
Oh my gosh, I feel so bad for the people like trying to eat while they're listening to this podcast. Okay,
They're
Best
like, ooh,
combo
a
is YouTube
Spotify
and
Wrapped
food.
episode. Like, let's
Yeah.
skip ahead a little bit. Oh, poop rap. I had diarrhea 17 times this year.
oh my gosh. Okay, sorry.
Not true.
Get it-
Just
get it-
point that out.
Just to clarify, Hayden probably has more poops than days.
Oh my gosh. Let's stop talking about my pooping habits. Hold on. So come to me by the Goo Goo
No,
Dolls.
let's
we
talk
call
more about
Hayden.
this.
We call Hayden. He'll be like, "Yo, what up? I'm on the toilet right now."
You can't be cinching me out of the pod.
No,
man.
not gonna lie. I feel like 33% of the time I call, like 1 out of 3 times. Hayden's like, by the way, I'm pooping right now. It's like, I did not need to know this.
Yeah, I'm getting.
Remember that one
Alright.
call?
No, let's not
I'm not
remember
gonna
any
talk
of
about
the calls.
that.
What do you mean
Let's
that
stop.
one call?
I'll tell you later.
Oh my gosh.
That doesn't need to be a podcast
Okay,
story.
so "Come to Me" by the Goo Goo Dolls was my
Come
number one
to
song.
Me.
I listened to it 25 songs. My number 2 song was
Did you
Put a-
listen to a whole 3 times?
Put a Little Love on Me by Niall Horan.
You listened. How many times did it say you listened to that song?
20 times.
I know you listened to it more times. We woke up to that song over 20 times.
Yeah, but that's not.
Whoa. Pause.
No, we
No,
didn't.
because he'd be like, "Alexa, wake me up to Put a Little Love on Me at 7 in the morning." And then at 7 in the morning comes and
I had a rough year. Give me a break.
and then he'll wake up and he'll be like, "Alexa, wake." He'll go off at 7 a.m. and be like, "Alexa, stop." And he'll be like, "Alexa, wake me up at 7:30 to put a little love on me." And I'll go back to bed. And I'm just sitting here now, woken up, like the lyrics are playing in my head. And like, go to bed.
Okay, side note. I found this song actually because, ironically, talking about Discover, I was just had a random playlist that like shuffle, and I was going through some stuff, and it just shuffled this song. I was like, relatable, bro. So I put it on one of my playlists, and it became a banger.
Hayden's
So-
genres this year, if you go throughout the year, beginning of the year, it was like happy, then depressing, then suicidal, then happy.
Whoa!
That's actually so
whoa.
true, though.
Uh-huh.
That's actually so true.
It
All
was a
right.
phase.
So, number 3 was "Find Your Own." This is a completely undercover song. You'll have no clue of this. It's
Oh, I love that song.
It's by Humble and the Great. It's a super good song. Once again, kind of depressing, but really good song. Number 4, I honestly think this was probably my number 1 most played song this year. I just don't think it showed because I listened to it a lot at the start of the year as well. It's "My Paper Heart" by All American Rejects. I love this song. It's so good. Obviously, I listened to it a lot before I went to go see them, but it's so good. And then number 5 was Forever by Noah Kahan. It Ends Tonight, All American Rejects. It keeps going, but that's top 6. So, yeah, that's about it.
Well, unfortunately, my Spotify Wrapped, I had the same songs I listened to at night again.
Yeah, that's
I tried not to listen to them, but this year I just decided I'm not even going to mention them.
Yeah, that's
so,
fair.
number 1 song, Judy by DaBaby.
Okay.
That was your number 1?
Yes, we listened to it on the boys' trip this summer for the first time.
Uh-huh.
I listened to it on repeat. At like an 8-hour robotics tournament.
Oh my gosh.
And it was just like throughout the year. So number 1, Judy by
How many
DaBaby.
times?
I played this song.
Oh, I don't want to know.
This will be fun. 86 times.
Oh my.
And you started listening to it in July?
Yep. Late July. Last week in July. Number 2 song. I watched Stranger Things this year. So number
Yeah.
2 song, Every Breath You Take.
Yeah, that's a great song.
Such an amazing song.
It's a
And
great
It's a little
soundtrack.
creepy though. It's
It
like everywhere you go, every step you take, I'll be watching you.
Yeah.
Like, whoa.
Okay.
All right. Number 3. This was the song I was trying to get into my Spotify Wrapped. I discovered it in January. 17 by Joyner Lucas.
Okay.
You're trying to get in Spotify Wrapped?
I heard it and I was
It's like this
that
song's okay,
is
but you know
not
what? It
only-
has to go on my Spotify Wrapped.
This song is really good, and I want that song in my Spotify
Okay,
Wrapped.
listen, I'm not gonna lie. I know
And so
some
I proceeded
people-
to listen to it 77 times throughout the year, and it became my number
Hey,
3
Mom,
song.
I'm heading out, but I'm just going to let the song play on my phone so it ends up on my Spotify Wrapped. That's
All
okay.
right, buddy.
No.
Oh, that was the other thing. I didn't want my Spotify Wrapped to be like messed up at all. So like even if I like left the car to go get my coat, I'd pause my music so that my Spotify Wrapped would be the same.
Wow.
So there's like very minimal in here that's like
Do you
like
listen to music?
I
Do you ever
to
listen to
all
music
of
for
this.
fun?
He does
No, it's
competitive
only for
music. He does
competitive
competitive
music
music listening. Dude, that's so... No, I swear, I'm not even joking. I know some people that, like, take listening to their music throughout the year seriously because they want a good Spotify Wrapped. And
Yeah.
I respect that and all, but, like, bro, come on. Just...
Yeah,
the point
I
of listening to music...
100% later in the year I was like songs would come on and be like, ooh, that's a good song. Can't be in the Spotify Wrapped.
That's so funny.
Gotta skip that one.
Yeah. No, I get
Um,
that. I get that.
All right, number 4 song is a song called Prosper by Zach Diamond. He's kind of similar to Connor Price,
Okay.
his rapping. That's a good
I've
one.
heard Zach Diamond.
Number 5, the boys got into that Minecraft phase this year, all right?
They did. We did.
And
We
I
had a big
did-
Minecraft
Tell me you listen to the Minecraft theme song.
Number 5, Aria Math Funk Remix.
Wow. Okay. So literally just Minecraft.
Yeah.
Nice.
This
Number
song-
5?
Number 5.
Oh my... Does it even have lyrics?
No.
I mean, I'm not saying...
It's like mumbling.
I'm not saying music without lyrics is bad, but top 5?
Yeah. I mean, I was the main person that played this world. I mean, I probably played
Yeah.
10 times more than all of you guys.
Oh, wait, 10 times.
I didn't
is a
even
little
play the
bit,
Minecraft
but
world.
I've played 250 days in it.
Okay,
How many
that's-
days have you been in it?
I have no clue. But
250 days?
Yeah.
Did you spend, like, real life days?
no,
Or
no,
talking
no, Minecraft.
days?
Minecraft
Are you
days.
stupid? 250
I don't play
days in
Minecraft.
real life?
I don't know how it works.
It's 10 minutes. Well, it's 10 minutes day, 10 minute night.
Yeah.
So, depending on if I sleep or not, it's going to be about
500 minutes?
no,
No.
more, a lot more,
250.
like 2,500
Yeah.
minutes.
Yeah.
Oh, might be.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Basically, we might put out a gaming episode on it,
That would
but
be tough.
it would be. But I
It's a
did
good
spend
world, too.
like 5 hours building a note block setup of Thick of It by KSI.
No.
I didn't show Gavin.
It's so funny.
I only showed. Oh my! I will
Oh.
literally show you.
This is why this is why I don't go on the Minecraft
5
server.
hours building.
Dude,
I had a
me and-
gigantic field. I built a gigantic. Like you click the button and Thick
Tell
of
me
It.
it was survival too.
Yeah, it was survival.
Oh my! You spent 5 hours writing the lyrics.
Yeah,
for
it was.
Thick of
There were
on
20
Minecraft.
stacks of wood
Like
for all the
from
note
the
blocks.
ring to the
Yeah.
Yep, that's the one. That's the one.
Oh,
So yeah, that was not my number 5.
That
song.
was. I think that song was like.
Or no, not Think of It. Not
That-
Think of It.
That song was the most meme song of this
Oh,
year.
That song was
Absolutely.
my 1 millionth most liked song.
What?
What does that mean?
I hated it.
Oh,
He's just
it was not even that bad.
Okay, no, I know it was like a trend to just hate on the song, but it really. And I know some people were saying no, it's underrated. It's actually good. It's not.
It's not.
It's definitely not good. It's hilarious.
No, yeah.
Yeah, and then number 6, we got "Symptom of Being Human" by Shinedown. It's like they're actually a rock band. It's like one chill song that they have. I listened to it at night at
Yeah.
a robotics tournament earlier in the year.
Yeah.
And then we got like "Go Stupid," That kind of thing. Very fun.
Oh, Kiss. Think of it.
Nope. Yeah, don't even. You're not happening.
All right, Gavin, do you have any? I mean, once again, you don't even really know, but like, what are some of you? What would you say are some of your top songs?
Oh,
to listen
top
to this
songs. Gee, I don't know. I listened to one song. I do remember this one showing up. At peak, it's like, oh, you peaked listening to this in April or whatever.
Yeah.
But Good Riddance.
Yeah, that's a really good song.
It's Green Day, right?
Yeah, Green
Yeah,
Day.
and that was a. I mean, I don't listen to it much anymore, but during the summer, that's a great summer song.
Honestly,
Good
I'm
Riddance.
surprised that's not higher up. Oh, that's technically number 11 on my top songs.
So
but-
great song.
Yeah.
That one was up there for me. I'm trying to think because like I listen to different music in the summer and like I don't remember what I was listening to. I don't know. That one was a big summer song for me.
Yeah, Good Riddance is great.
Yeah. Otherwise, I think I was that was one that I just remember popping up, but I think I was just all over the place again, switching up as the seasons change.
Yeah, apparently. All right, let's.
You know, if Spotify Wrapped was based on just this month, you always want to guess how much One Direction I've listened to?
Oh my gosh, did you listen to the whole everything?
700 minutes.
Oh.
In the last month?
In the last 19 days. Nope, that's not even true. Let's see. So this was not this past weekend.
That's ridiculous, bro.
So this is going to be 14 days. 700 minutes, 206 streams. Number 2, Kanye with 240.
Hey, I want to quickly go through. So on Apple Music, we have our top albums, and I'm really proud of this.
Actually, I'm
wanna-
actually curious what
I
mine are.
want to shout out to Liam. I just completely said his last name. But I want
Put up his social security number and address on
Social
screen right
Security
now.
for Liam is right here. No, I'm kidding. Shout out to Liam because we did this thing where later in the year I told him I was like, bro, like there's a few bands like artists, music, like albums that I want you to listen through because they're some of my favorites. So I recommended him to go listen to some All American Rejects. So he listened through 2 All American Rejects albums, and he recommended 2 albums for me to listen through. And so I listened through them, and I want to prove that I listened to them because I want to tell you my top 5 albums. Number 1 being Blonde by Frank Ocean, which was one of the albums that he recommended. Incredible. I mean, I guess, you know, I like to say that my palette of music is getting more and more diverse over time, but I will admit I tend to stick around the genres and the people I know most, and I just never branched out there, and I know I should have because now I've listened to it and it's incredible. So that was my most listened to album. My second most listened to was About a Woman by Thomas Rhett. Thomas Rhett is probably my favorite or my second favorite country artist of all time.
Who would be your favorite?
Morgan Wallen, yeah. Morgan Wallen and Thomas Rhett are probably my top 2. Which, once again, you can get into a whole argument.
2024 answer.
You can get into a whole argument in the comment section if you want to, because people are like, Morgan Wallen isn't even country, he's pop. That's
As Liam would call it, hick hop.
Yeah, that's a bunch of BS, dude. Like that's just a bunch of BS. The only
Morgan
reason you
Wallen
say
is
that,
he's mainstream country.
Yes, that's exactly
All
what,
the white girls love him.
There's a difference.
Oh my
there's
gosh,
a
I
difference
love him.
between there's a difference between like just people just get mad because of how mainstream Morgan Wallen is. That's all it is. If Morgan Wallen wasn't mainstream, people would be like, yeah, he's totally country. But just because he's mainstream, people say he's not country. And that's just how it'll be. Because when you take something that used to be one specific genre, like when you put on country radio and you hear something, and then you put on pop radio and you also hear Morgan Wallen, people are like, oh, he's not country anymore because he's on pop radio.
When I listen to like, I mean, I don't listen to a lot of country, but like occasionally I'll put it on or like I'll hear someone listening to it and I hear like, I don't know, like the song God's Country, you know?
Yeah.
And that'll play and then they'll be like,
That song is so overplayed.
like Cowgirls by Morgan Wallen will play and I'll
Yeah.
be like, so those aren't really the same genre.
No, I agree they're not the completely same genre, but Morgan Wallen is still a country artist, and that's just how it is.
I think
Hey, my brother's calling. Should we pick up on the pod?
Yes.
We've never done this before. Carter, what's up? We are live on the podcast right now.
Oh, actually?
Yeah, you want to say hi?
Hi.
Okay.
All right, bye.
All right, bye.
That was exciting.
That was great.
Um,
He hung up. Okay.
But I think Morgan Wallen, his music isn't bad, but it's just an excuse for a lot of non-country listeners to be like, oh, I listen to country. No, you listen to Morgan Wallen and that's it.
yeah, that's
Like
fair.
I you listen to country. I know you do. So I'm not hating on you for listening to Morgan Wallen, but it's a lot of people who like
yeah, that's
just
fair.
listen to Morgan Wallen and they go around like, oh, I'm such a country girl. Look at my boots.
Yeah, no, that's
Like-
fair. That's fair. Hey, to defend myself,
Morgan Wallen does not make you
country.
country.
Country is my second most listened to genre this year.
Yeah,
so.
no, I respect. Like, I'm not hating on Morgan Wallen. It's like Taylor Swift. I'm not hating on Taylor Swift. I'm hating on the cult.
Yeah. Okay. That's fair.
Okay,
That's fair.
well.
That's fair.
You know I'm right.
Yeah. You are
I
right.
guess.
Okay. So next, GNX by Kendrick Lamar.
Yeah, this was a.
Yeah, that was my number 3 most listened to album. I'm
Really?
gonna be honest. The only reason it is because it came out and I was like, I should probably listen to that. And then I listened to the whole thing like once.
Because you don't listen to a lot of hip hop and R&B and stuff.
I mean, that's rap, bro. Though. But
Hip hop and rap are the same thing.
no, they're not. But
they're very similar, but no, they're definitely.
Okay,
not.
my bad.
no, it's all right.
Well, you don't listen to a lot of like that kind of music. In
No, I
general,
don't. I
so
don't.
I'm
I'm
surprised.
gonna be honest. I'm not the biggest fan of that kind. I'm just not.
We've heard quite a few rants. I've heard quite a few rants.
I just. I know I'm gonna.
Here we go.
I get what you mean. You like actual rap. You don't like the auto tune
Yes,
kind of.
exactly.
That's exactly what my dad is. He we will talk about it all the time, and
Yes.
it's like we both love rap,
Yeah,
right?
rap
but
is
it's like,
good.
and I can do more of like The Weeknd is a good example. Where it's like kind of like auto tune, or like Chris Brown is another example.
Yeah,
Where it's like
Chris
I can.
Chris
kinda
Brown's
do
a better example. The Weeknd's
yeah,
really good. Chris
yeah,
Brown's a better.
But whenever that comes on, like my dad is just like skips, like he like can't do it because it's not that.
Yeah. No,
It's not that.
Who do you
kind
think is one of the
genre.
most musically, vocally talented people of all time?
Charlie Puth.
Yeah, he has crazy perfect pitch.
Yeah.
I don't know, honestly. Bruno Mars,
Bruno Mars, yes.
probably Bruno Mars.
Good pick.
I mean,
I was afraid you were gonna say like Ed Sheeran.
no, Ed Sheeran's not. No, he's great. He's not. No.
Probably like
Musically-
Eminem.
Good.
I'm kidding.
No. So no. Okay. I won't do a long rant, but my short rant is basically exactly what Noah said. I respect rap and I like rap.
Actual
but
rap,
I
yes.
feel like where we are right now is there's a lot of artists, and I'm not saying Kendrick is this, not at all.
Drake.
But there's a lot of people like Drake. Not trying to pick on anybody. That are. It just feels like.
No, we're trying to pick on
I
Drake.
feel like what I could have done
I think.
is I could go on ChatGPT, say, write me a rap song, and then I could turn on autotune and sing the rap song, and you wouldn't be able to tell if it was a Drake song or if I just wrote it in 5 minutes.
If they can perform a concert live without autotune and make it sound good,
Yes.
Then
That's
I respect it.
That's exactly what it is.
and
And I will
when you
tell
see their concerts and then like they sound horrible,
Yep.
and it just your respect for them just
yeah,
drops.
exactly. I will say this, and I don't feel bad about saying it. 80% of rappers cannot perform live well, and that's just how it is because none of them can actually sing.
Exactly.
If you can actually sing and you're a rapper, I respect you 110%. But if you are a rapper and you can't sing and you're literally just full on auto-tune, I just don't respect it that much. I understand some of you are incredible lyricists.
Yeah,
there are
it's
some
like the
there are
lyrics
some,
and the song is
There are
good,
some
dude.
rappers that are incredible writers. They're great producers. They know what they're doing. They
Eminem.
know how to make pop songs. But you just can't sing. And I'm sorry, but that's just you can't. You have one side of what makes writing music impressive, and that is good lyrics and being able to produce.
So be a producer. Don't
But
be
yeah, but the other side of it is you actually have to be able to sing, and
Mm-hmm.
some of these people just literally just can't sing.
Yeah.
So that's just all I'm saying, and I know I'm gonna get hated on for that, but I just genuinely don't care. GNX, Kendrick Lamar, it was actually a really good album. With all that
Yeah,
being
it
said,
was a lot
good
better
album.
than I thought it was gonna be.
It was pretty good.
Yeah.
Buster.
Yeah.
Next was Stick Season, Noah Khan's album. I honestly think that was probably my most listened to album, I'll be honest. But once again, I didn't get my first half of the year. And then number 5 was actually A Minute, which is an EP by Miles Smith.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it was actually really good. I want to also shout out, number 6 is In Rainbows by Radiohead, which is the other album that Liam recommended to me. I'm sorry, Liam, I never got through the entire album. But I listened to most of it. I listened to most of it on the way home from school and stuff. I just never actually completely finished it, but I
And
promise I will
it still
finish it.
popped up as your number 6?
Yeah, because I didn't listen to
Because
it.
it was 3 months.
Yeah, exactly. So, yeah.
I'm surprised. Oh, never mind. 3 months. I'm surprised Morgan Wallen wasn't on there.
Yeah, he would.
3
but-
months.
He would.
Yeah. 3 month rule.
I want to shout out, I listen to most of the, people are going to be like, oh, you know how you were saying, because you were saying I actually do listen to country. There's not a lot of country in here, and I will defend myself. I listen to, basically, in the summer, all I listen to is country. Except
Yeah, well,
it didn't get the summer.
this starts. What are we? December.
Yeah, this starts
So that
in-
started in like October,
It started in...
September.
It started in August. So,
Okay.
So, I mean... But still, it's like, it barely caught the end of summer, and then it was school. So, like...
Yeah, we
I
went to
just-
school at the end of August.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah. So, it didn't get... the-
Country in the winter is not the same.
Exactly. Country in the summer, I bump country all summer. But right once it gets to winter, I'm depressed. No, I'm kidding. But my
You
music
are.
Jump in front of a train.
my music taste changes a lot in the winter. So I'll be honest.
Yeah. All right. Well, my albums here. Number 1 was The Maybe Man by AJR.
Okay. Yeah.
That was the album their tour was based off of. A
Yeah.
whole 882 minutes or
Wow.
261 listens of that album.
Yeah, that's crazy.
And there are 12 songs. So
Wow.
lot of listening to that.
Yeah.
Great album.
Obviously.
Number 2, this is debatably one of my favorite albums of all time, Blurry Face by 21 Pilots.
Yeah.
This is the one album that I listened to. That one had 14
That is a
tracks.
great album.
Yeah, a really good album. 479 minutes of that.
I used to listen to 21 Pilots.
And then
Why do you reminisce?
I grew up.
Okay,
That's
buddy.
crazy. 21 Pilots is good.
They're good, but
Mean.
All right,
No,
why
the-
don't you tell them your Spotify Wrap that we looked at with 7,000 minutes? Who's your number one artist there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
with 7,000 minutes.
Dun 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 dun.
Tate
dun,
McRae.
dun. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, with my 7,000 out of 58,000 minutes.
Oh, okay, buddy. And you're
But-
messing with me on 21 Pilots. All right, number
He goes, yeah.
number 3, Midnight Memories, One Direction.
I'll choose Tate McRae over 21 Pilots.
What?
Yeah, it's a crazy take.
That's that.
What, to look at or to listen to their music?
Okay, that's crazy.
Yes, that is no. That is
That
not
is
crazy. That's valid.
All right, number
Tate
3,
McRae is-
Midnight Memories by One Direction. Great album. I mean, it's got, right now, best song ever, Story of My Life, 3 of the greatest One Direction songs ever, right there.
Yeah.
Number
Dude,
4.
R.I.P. Liam Payne. Sorry.
Oh my gosh.
Continue on.
Bro, did you see...
Did you see that one Instagram meme?
I literally going to. I was literally what I'm gonna say. Where this dad bought his daughter a One Direction like advent calendar,
Yeah.
and every time she opens a window, Liam Payne falls out.
Well, in the end, there's only one way to go. One Direction.
Yeah, dude. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh
I
my
genuinely
God.
like. We shouldn't be making jokes about it.
It's
but
such an awful
It's
thing.
such an awful thing. But I will be honest.
It's
How do you
hilarious.
die falling out of a window? Like
I mean, okay, well, he was doing
Didn't he-
like drugs and
Yeah, I
alcohol
know.
in the room.
Yeah, that's his fault.
that. But at the same time, how do you? Oh my god, I don't even know.
If you want a fun death, do drugs and alcohol,
That's,
kids.
that's crazy.
Don't do that. We're gonna get
Yeah,
canceled.
we are just.
All
that's crazy.
right, number 4, OK Orchestra. Honestly, I don't even know how this is in there. This is also by AJR. This is their album before that. And then number 5 is Hope by NF.
Okay.
So number 6 was Shibuzi, actually, the new album.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. Got any favorite albums this year, Gavin, or are you just too diverse?
I'm way too diversified
Gavin.
for that.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
I mean, no, I
No, you can't even name one album that you listen to a lot of this year.
No, I don't like stick to albums. Like I wanted to try that this year, but I don't know. I just like I've tried listening through some albums, but I just kind of pick and choose and just mix it all up.
I get that.
I don't know. I do
You're more
want
of
to
a
try to
playlist-
get into
You're
that.
more
though.
of a playlist guy.
Yep.
I know
Yeah.
Liam's more of an album guy, and I know you're more of a playlist guy.
I want to try to be like try to like listen through some albums though. That's something I tried to do. I never actually got through an album.
All right. The last thing to mention is our top genres, which for me
Go through
was
them real quick.
alternative was number 1, which I think that's just because of all
Goo Goo
the
Dolls?
Goo Goo Dolls and All American Rejects, which I think are both technically alternative.
I'm sorry, I'm laughing at my own. I didn't even look at it. I'm looking at it now.
Oh, and then number 2 is country, number 3 is pop, number 4 is rock, and then number 5 is adult alternative. So I don't
Ooh,
know.
adult.
I don't know what's the difference between alternative and adult alternative, but maybe there's a difference.
Okay. My top genres, I'm laughing at because I'm just looking at it now. Number 1, rap. Number 2, hip hop. Number 3, pop. Number 4, hip hop / rap. And number 5, pop rap.
Okay,
So-
so basically just
Pop and rap.
and pop.
Yeah.
Which is ironic considering we just yapped about how bad rap is for a while, but that's all right.
Rap, hip hop, rap
Yeah.
hop.
My
Rap
top.
pop, oh my god.
I said it earlier. It's like pop, rap, hip hop, R&B, and alternative.
Okay. Yep.
Yeah. All right, that's pretty valid.
Basic
I'm
sums up our
honestly
Spotify rap.
I'm honestly a little bit mad about the fact that I didn't get like my full like music
Yeah, that's
this year. It
unfortunate.
really sucks. But at the same time, I'm excited for next year. I to have my own account and to like
I was lucky I even got any. I didn't even know Amazon started doing that this year.
yeah, that's nice.
But it's combined, so it's like, oh, your top artist was.
Yeah,
I don't even
yeah,
remember.
like just yeah, I get it.
Before we go,
yeah.
we have to talk about.
I was gonna
Did you
mention.
see the Hawk Tua girl might be going to jail
Oh yeah, I saw that.
because she started a
Yeah,
cryptocurrency.
I totally saw this.
Because people do this. It's like
And
she
she pulled
started
it
a
out?
cryptocurrency. The
Yeah,
moment
that's
it went
illegal.
live, people bought it and she
Yeah.
pulled it out.
That's
the way that
illegal.
she did it is illegal.
Yeah.
Yes. So she Hawk Tua jail girl might be going to jail.
That would be crazy.
That'd be insane.
That would be legendary.
That'd be
I don't
She's
know.
over-
if legend is
R.I.P.
the correct word.
Oh my God, best meme of 2024.
No.
Yes.
Overrated.
What's better?
Not Hawk Tua.
What's better?
Well,
What's up, brother?
What's up, brother?
That's better.
We bring the boo.
No.
That's what we do.
That's actually the
We bring-
worst. That's actually the worst
Oh my
one.
God.
Oh my gosh.
What
Every
was
time
it?
I
What
see
was
it, it
it?
makes me want to off myself. It's horrible.
I'm trying to
POV
think.
September Hayden.
Yeah, literally.
I did not have sexual relations with that man.
That's literally
Allegedly.
Yeah,
That
alleged-
was, okay, I don't know if that's the best either.
That's literally from the sketch. I mean, it's just sketch. Sketch
Yeah.
is the best, I think.
Yeah,
to be honest.
sketch
I don't
might
know.
be better.
All right.
Better
so-
than
Alright,
Hawk
well-
2 for sure.
Nope, that's not. We'll end it on that.
wait, are we gonna? How much time do we have?
What?
Do we have a second? Like
No.
Guys,
a really quick second.
the Bucks won the in-tournament
Yes. NBA Cup.
NBA Cup. That's
Yes.
what I'm going for. Go Bucks.
Yes, go Bucks. They started off absolutely sucking this year, like
2-8,
horrible.
and then they brought it back.
Yeah,
and
what are we
they
like?
went 7.
Yep.
No,
8-0.
8-0
Yep.
in the NBA Cup.
8-0 in the NBA Cup.
Oh my gosh,
We're actually
Absolutely
back.
amazing.
The Bucks are back.
The Bucks are back.
Bucks are back. The Bucks are
The
winning
Bucks
it
are
right
back.
now. Calling it right now.
Calling it.
Put
down-
money on it.
Put down the parlay.
Put down the lay.
Put down the lay. Gavin,
Yeah.
what do you think?
Well,
How
Bucks
the
win it
Chicago
all.
Bulls do in the in-season tournament?
He's
I
a
don't-
fake fan. I talked about this the other day. He doesn't even actually like know anything about.
I
the
don't
Bulls.
watch basketball. I'm not a fake fan. I still like the Bulls. I just
Can
don't
you
watch
name
it.
2 Bulls players?
Actually, I probably could if you gave me a minute.
Yeah, I gave you.
I don't watch basketball. I never.
All right, let's go back and forth naming Bucks players. Giannis,
Dame,
Chris Middleton.
Bobby.
Well, I can name more
Portis.
Bucks players than I can Bulls players.
All right, no, but I'm
Let's
just.
see how many Bucks players we can name before he can name one. Bulls
Giannis,
player.
Chris Middleton, Damian Lillard,
Oh, the-
Bobby Portis.
Brooke Lopez.
We
Brooke
just said
Lopez?
those.
Yeah, all those that we just said.
Okay,
AJ
I
Green.
know those. I
AJ
put
Green,
money.
yeah.
Andre Jackson Jr.
No, we can be done. But all I'm saying is, I genuinely think the Bucks are turning it around. Everybody was questioning Doc Rivers, and I'm going to be honest, part of me still kind of does. But at the same time, I'm proud that we turned it around. I think
Yep.
we obviously have the foundation to be a really good team. We have depth. We have the top. We have our stars, and we have depth, and that's what you need out of a
Absolutely.
good team. And I think we could really be good this year. And I was really worried about the start of the season.
Yeah.
But it seems to have turned it around. With that being said, the Celtics are freaking ridiculous. So honestly,
It's
OKC,
not even fair.
although we just beat them, they're really good too. And also Chet's been out, so they're just going to get better. And other notable teams. I mean, there's a bunch. Mavs are obviously going to be good. Honestly,
Everyone, yeah.
I'm surprised with how good Golden State's been. Same with the Lakers. Golden State and the Lakers have both been really good, which was not expected. Cavaliers have been crazy as well. I mean, they had.
It's
What did they
gonna be a
start the
tough
season?
year.
It's going to be a tough year, but I think
They can
we have the foundation to make a deep run. So we'll see. if
Milwaukee
we don't
Bucks,
choke.
if you're watching, When in Doubt podcast, we generously
We-
accept a
we'd
sponsorship,
or
free tickets,
Giannis-
gear, meet the players.
Yeah, we're not
We're
asking.
bringing
but he's
Giannis on the
basically asked.
pod.
Yeah, Giannis on the pod. That'd be
POV
tough.
clickbait title: Giannis is coming on the pod.
Should I just edit him in right over Noah? Just like I normally, just
no,
like I
Eddie
normally do?
Gavin. Oh my god.
Just use AI and like match his like. What do? You like match his body to
Yeah.
Noah and just make it
Yep.
seem like he's there.
Exactly.
Definitely.
All right. Well, thank you all so much for watching episode
Six.
6 of season 2 of the One and Out podcast. We're gonna try to be more consistent, but we aren't.
We've said that about
promising
100 times.
Yeah, I know. That's why I said. Now I'm saying we're not promising anything.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna be real with you. But we love you all. Thank you for tuning in, and have a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.